Ambassador, thanks very much indeed for joining me in the program. China's new leadership made their debut last year, and the coming two sessions meetings will mark another milestone in China's political society. So how do you see this major power transition will affect the future of China?
Well, it's a pleasure to be in your program. This is not the first time, and I'm very glad that you invited me. Yes, these are important times for China, and it is a very fascinating thing to follow the developments here. And I can say this new leadership, as we can see, has quite a specific framework in which it will work. There is this 12th five-year plan, and there is the program that was adopted by the 18th Congress. So I suppose that they will follow it, and we more or less are aware that China, when it sets its objectives, it usually obtains them. So I believe that the priorities that were underlined, especially recently by Xi Jinping, fight against corruption will be probably the most important topic for the new leadership. And hopefully it will be successful. And on the other side, also the issue of decreasing the big differences in incomes between rich and poor, and also between the more developed eastern parts of China and the western parts. So all we can say is to wish success, the new leadership, in these efforts. Yes, there is also the issue of environment, which probably will be very important. It is important for us who live here because we have to breathe the same polluted air, which I can say yesterday was wonderful. But on the other side, it is a big task to find solutions for these issues. I still remember the small town where I come from in Slovenia was very, very polluted in the past. So sometimes I say if I survived my life in Hrastnik, which is the name of my town, I will survive Beijing as well. But anyway, I think it is a very important issue.
So you just mentioned that you will be finishing your appointment here in China as the ambassador for Slovenia. So how do you see the China-Slovenia diplomatic relations during your post here in China?
Well, I think in the last 20 years, the relations between the two countries have been improving constantly. And I can say that in the last 4 years as well, it was we had important visits here, and especially the trade exchange increased significantly. And also the investments, but investments, first of all, of Slovenian enterprises in China, much less Chinese investments in Slovenia. So I think that there is still really a lot of space to improve this cooperation. And I hope that we will continue working on the trade exchange, that there will be more investments from China to Slovenia. That would be very welcome and very important. And I think tourism is one of the sectors where we could do much more. Chinese started to travel a lot, and hopefully, I think they would like Slovenia. So there, I think we can do much more as well. I would also like to stress the importance of the activities that Han Ban is having in Slovenia. That is exchange people to people, bringing China closer to Slovenian people, Chinese language. Now kids in primary schools or even in kindergartens started learning Chinese in some of them, yeah? Really? And they love it, I hear some parents saying, he's learning Chinese and it's excellent. So It's really important, this exchange, and I think that Handban in Slovenia is doing a great job. Although Slovenes were always interested in China, you know. We have a big number of students studying Chinese at the university, so yes, there is an interest. So we can just build on that, and it will work well.
Interesting. And before we go, this will be an ideal time to share with us, like, what are the major events going to happen between China and Slovenia in the first half of 2013? Can you give us a brief introduction?
Well, we are focusing on our National Day, which is the 25th of June.
June.
Yes.
Okay.
So on that day, we would like to prepare some events which would also mean a promotion of Slovenian products, especially some food, wine, and possibilities for investments, presentation, and hopefully we will also get some important high visit at that time to mark the occasion.
Ambassador, thanks very much indeed for joining me in the program. Thanks.
Thank you.